I'm back home in my hometown, Anita, Massachusetts.
I'm actually at home in Atlanta, Georgia.
I'm at home in upstate New York with my mom and my brother and our 2 dogs.
Currently, I'm in Chicago with my family.
I decided to stay in Rochester so that I could have access to a room for practicing. We were able to move these pretty large instruments to our own off-campus apartments.
It definitely took a while for me to get comfortable, partially because I think a lot of students at the U of R are used to being in that classroom environment of having students around them.
So this semester I was studying abroad in Sydney, Australia at the City Conservatorium of Music. I was there for about a month before it was unfortunately cut short, and we were asked to go home, and it's definitely difficult hearing that news.
Leaving campus was really, really difficult. I've had an incredibly positive experience at the University of Rochester. I think the hardest part was saying goodbye to friends who live all over the country, all over the world, and I wasn't sure the next time I would see them. We've been talking on Zoom, we have Facebook Messenger and FaceTime. I've even just had friends up on my screen while doing homework to hold each other accountable. So it's nice that people really want to talk and stay connected at this point.
I do an online class and then I take 5 or 10 minutes break, and instead of that normally being on campus where I'm by myself or with friends, now I'm able to be with family, which is something that's special to me and important to me.
The positive of being at home is getting to be with my 2 dogs and my family, and getting to go outside a lot more, maybe even zooming into my class outside in the sun. This spring I am applying to dental school. I definitely am bringing all of this with me as I transition into the healthcare field, about how important it is, to take care of ourselves and our health.
The plus is I'm able to just sit in one spot and kind of be able to focus. And so on campus, I might be able to go from my research lab to the library to back to my dorm. And at home, it's really just sitting there and you're kind of like, okay, I got to focus. I got to make myself do some work.
I knew that I wanted to record videos in my apartment and put them out on Facebook, on YouTube, so that the pieces that I would have been playing at these recitals can still be shared with an audience somewhere.
There are a lot of quarantine musician Facebook pages, I guess you could say. So basically you just record your part to a metronome, and then someone will sync all the videos together.
It's actually really interesting to me how, given this whole pandemic happening, how the world is still going, how we're still getting assignments for our classes, how people are still going to their jobs, and how things are still moving. So I think it's showing me that anything is possible.
I think that the University of Rochester has very much prepared us to be adaptable, dynamic, flexible, and kind of rise to the challenge.
I'm an international relations major, and so I think about these things, specifically the pandemic, from that perspective. If the pandemic is demonstrating anything, it's that we're all in this together.